Are you ready to be pissed off? Because I am ready to piss you off. 99.9% of dungeon masters in any edition of D&D that say that they do not like high-level gaming, the real reason, no matter what they tell you, the real reason they do not like high-level gaming is because they suck at running high-level gaming. Everything they say is an excuse to cover up the fact that they suck at it. So, are you pissed off? It is their view of high-level gaming, I think, that confuses like almost every DM out there. They will look at combat and say that is just way too unbalanced. Yet, at high levels, the combat should be, potentially unbalanced. It should be chaos. Think about the power you're playing with at that stage. So you'll realize that succeeding at the higher levels doesn't mean offering perfectly balanced combat. You should just assume at the higher levels the game can end really, really quickly. Now, to make up for where I think D&D, especially old school, failed, is I give out experience points for role play and just other activities and not just, say, combat. So be more open-minded about how you give out experience points, especially at the higher levels. And then you don't need to rely on like endless combat for, a character at a higher level earning a new level. The players should see higher level gaming as a danger zone for their characters, and hopefully that will bring some, wise gameplay from your players, or at least the wisest they can offer. Every battle at that stage should be like living like on an edge, walking that, that fine line between, potential end and great success. You want the higher levels to feel epic, because that is what they are. And if the combat blows up and things go south, you haven't failed as a dungeon master whatsoever. You should accept that is how it's supposed to go. In my opinion, when you really change your view on high-level gaming for what it should be, you start realizing what you thought would be failure is not really failure. Your expectation of what high-level gaming should be, that is what is wrong. Unlike other DMs, which are many, the majority, I don't go around saying I prefer lower level gaming because I don't have to. Because I, in a very successful way, run high level gaming without an issue. And for that reason, I've done high level gaming throughout my 30 plus years of DMing. I've never, held back going there in a campaign. And yeah, I warn my players, you're going into danger zone now that we're going into double digit levels. Right? In my game, when you reach level 10, it's, get ready for the chaos. See, I like low magic, low power gaming, but in the same campaign, I like it when the characters are reaching, a lot of power, a lot of magic, and we get to explore a different side to the world, because in a way, when you're not a big player, you're not going to experience a lot of that in the world. See, I vary. It doesn't mean the world is completely low magic, but what is your access to that magic? Well, most people's access to it is not that easy, but when you get to a certain point, you might meet a whole new world of, where there's a lot of magic. It's just you didn't know that. Your character didn't know that. They needed to get to a point where they have access to it. I'm just not intimidated by any part of the game. I love it. And I was lucky enough to have a mentor coming in, my first dungeon master, who really taught me how to view high-level gaming so I could understand it and come at it with a realistic expectation of what it should be. Well, hopefully this helps you. Anyway, for now, take care.